Hi everybody, we're Rob and Leslie Hildebrand.
Welcome to the Chateau de la Grifferaie.
3 years ago, we sold or mortgaged everything we had to buy this beautiful chateau.
With the hope that we could create a special place of learning for young people to learn about their world and themselves.
It's been an amazing adventure so far, with so much more to come.
So come along with us as we wake this sleeping beauty and restore her to her former glory.
Guess what's happening this week?
Amy's wedding! We're all very excited, you guys, and I think Rob's going to be trying to document the whole thing. But until then, and you get to see the reveal of the whole complete day, you're going to see a little bit of sneak peek of what we did when we were like January, November. Oh, dear. A little while ago when we went dress hunting. Have fun. So last November, Amy came out to visit in France because we knew there was a chance that there was an engagement right around the corner. And we thought it would be cool that maybe we'd buy something in France.
Mm-hmm. True.
So we went to Angers and we went to a great street that had everything, all these different cool stores and the beautiful boutiques, just like we're sitting in right there. And they had wedding cake stores, everything all together. It was pretty great. So we started trying on dresses.
So I was looking for something dramatic, but classic and simple at the same time. Now, in Angers, there were only so many stores and so many options because it's not like you're in a massive,
showroom
city in America that has all kinds of everything. So this was the first thing that sort of fit my description of simple, classic, yet interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, looking back, this is funny because I don't like it.
Good. Oh, that is good. Although it has a really nice train, and the sleeves were interesting. That's what we liked.
Yes, but I mean, the wedding industry trends move quick, and those sleeves I'm already tired of. So anyway, here's another satin one, similar kind of vibe. Didn't want straps though, but they had like 2 satin dresses like this, so 2 or 3 maybe, I don't know. So I had to try them all on, and anyway, this is me looking at a dress thinking, never seen myself in a wedding dress. But not liking the straps, nor the mesh thing in the middle.
Agreed.
Okay.
Oh, I liked this one.
This is very French.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it, and I also didn't at the same time. Again,
Agreed.
we've got those V-strap things. Oh, that was fast. But anyway, I didn't like how it looked on me.
It was too casual.
Yes.
Then we went to Paris right before Amy flew out. And these 2 dresses, I think we tried on 3, but I only sent Dad 2 of these.
Yes.
This one was actually a top contender.
This was
perfectly
my favorite because you can see on the back of the dress, I'm looking at it at the same time here. The back of the dress has this big like organza fluffy bow thing in like tiers, which I really liked. It also fit me like a glove. Like this is just the sample and it fits me perfectly.
It really did.
Anyway, loved it. Didn't know if I liked the pattern. It was very modern.
Yeah, so
and I'm not very modern.
It was a burnout cut, a modern pattern, like random. And not like a cool floral or scroll or anything like that. So
I almost fell right there.
Yes. So that was the weird part. There was kind of weird placement of where the pattern was going, and that's what we kind of tripped on. Other than that, and it also came with sleeves,
which I wouldn't have worn.
No,
I don't think
it was a thing. So then we came back to Portland.
Okay. This was the first store in Portland. I liked these 2 dresses. This one on the right, when I walked out, my mom was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Yeah, we'll see. Jury's out. Jury's out." Anyway, looked great. Drop basque waist.
Pockets, full satin. It's gorgeous.
Interesting. The basque waist thing was like new on the market at the time.
The drop V. Yeah, buttons all the way down.
People are doing it now, but it was not. I've never seen any. Nobody on Instagram was doing it. Let me say that. Anyway, so. Yeah, we liked this one, and we're like, okay. Mom really liked it, and I was like, all right, it's cool.
Yeah.
I look good. The dress is cool. I look good, but that was about where it landed.
And it really did. You're so slim in that one.
Yeah, it felt nice.
It does.
Anyway, you didn't. Oh man, you didn't get the runner-up. I ended up going with that dress. You missed that whole story, but my runner-up dress was a straight across lace tiered. It was literally 3 tiers. We got to get a picture in there, Dad. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Didn't look as good on me, so we ended up going with the satin one. because I looked better in it, as opposed to the dress looking better than me. The sacrifices you make, you know. So anyway.
It was beautiful, but I think this was a good choice.
That's that.
Yeah, so we're ready.
Here we go, guys. Amy's wedding. Going to see Leslie and David and Kim and Amy, Isaac, and Mr. Bingley. Can't forget Mr. Bingley. Very excited. Got the Chateau all locked down tight. Some of you guys might be saying, hey, is this a good idea? Is it a good idea for you to be like telling us that you're gone? By the time you watch this video, we might be back at the Chateau. We're shooting these a little bit, you know, sometimes we mess with time just for security. But thanks for caring. You know, when you leave something, you really realize how much you care and what you feel about it. I'm still thinking about that song I put at the end of the video. I don't know if you watched it last week, but at the end of the video, I had Chopin's Prelude in E minor, I think it is. And I was playing clips of you know, missing the old group, some of the good times. And man, that was emotional. If you haven't watched it, you should go back and watch that. I thought it was good. I mean, it's a new song for me, and when you listen to it, you can kind of tell that I'm still learning it. I don't have all the dynamics, but nonetheless, the emotion was there and the feeling was there. This is gonna be fun though. Going back home, sad to leave this place, but by the end of this wedding, you are gonna watch our Amy Cakes getting married. Okay, so day starts 8 a.m. at the Chateau, driving for Paris. Normally 3 hours. We're going to Charles to go all the way across, and I'm giving myself an hour for safety, so give myself 4 hours. Okay, trip going great, and I'm an hour and a half early coming into Paris. So I figure I may as well stop at one of these awesome French roadside stops. Get a pastry, one of my last pastries. Paul, one of our favorite little bakeries. Well, we batted 500 on that one. We found a bathroom and we didn't have to pay for it, so that's a win. There was, of course, a lady in there walking around, so that's a little bit European. And we went to Paul and they said, nope, we don't have time to serve you. I was very confused. So no pastry. It's okay, I don't need it. This is kind of fun. I'm trying a car park out this time, and it's maybe about 5-10 miles away from the airport, and about $40 a week with a free shuttle, so a good deal. Well, it takes a minute though, got to be early. Here we're going through passport control. This is the shortest I've ever seen it, I think. Usually I budget like 30 minutes to an hour for this. When you get to the airport, you always want to check to make sure your flight's on time. It is Seattle, 4 o'clock. I've got 3 hours and 15 minutes. Boy, every once in a while you luck out at the airport. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So, recapping the day, we had 3.5 hours of driving to Paris. Then we had about an hour to park the car and get the shuttle over. That was slow. And then 15 minutes through the airport, really quick. So, lots and lots of time. I've got that nice free access to a bit of a lounge. It's not much of a lounge, but it has some snacks, so I'll sit there for a bit, get some work done. So this one doesn't have it very much, and they tell me the coffee machine's not working, but it does have quite a few chocolate bars and pop and wine and olives and nuts and cookies, so we'll find something for free.
下一站2E号站楼 N 号登记口，请不要忘记您的随身。
We're a little late into Seattle, so I gotta move quick to make this connection. Long day. Oh, new Portland airport's looking good. Pretty fancy. Oh, guess who's back? Mr. Bingley and me. Here we are at David and Kim's house, and Bingley's enjoying having a backyard again. Isn't this nice? Look at my son built a fence. It's kind of fun when you have kids and then they start developing skills. Nice job. Built it himself. A little privacy. They have a really cool house. It backs onto a park. And it's nice to see the park, but it's also nice not to have everybody walking and looking into your house. So this is fun. David and Kim have a really beautiful cat who's stalking Bingley right now. Or maybe trying to sneak in on the food. No.
Yeah, he's inching closer and
He's
closer.
inching closer and closer. He's a beauty. Boris. Oh, I scared him. Sorry, Boris. There he is. That's a pretty boy. Mr. Bingley. I think they're stealing each other's food. They've both shown an interest in each other's food.
Mm-hmm.
They're still figuring out what to make of each other. Cats and dogs. But no fights so far.
No.
That's a good boy, Boris. See if Boris looks. Maybe not. It's a good sign. Mr. Boris is being friendly. Hello, brother Boris. We're back to America. So that means massive, massive, oversized Halloween displays. Because what do you need more than massive? Are you liking being back in America?
Yeah, it's always fun, right?
Miss France?
Always.
Price check.
That has gone up
Oh
in
no.
price.
Oh, it's actually $9 up there. Three for $9. It's not terrible.
No, it's not.
Could be worse. Imported French free. Well, we're not in France anymore. This is the kind of thing Leslie's saying we should have bought and put in the container.
Well, of course. You got marble top with vanities. You can't,
Yeah.
they're just not as prevalent.
We'll take 6. No, not we don't need that many, but
No, and I don't like that one, but
well.
I'm just saying. Oh, a little stove.
Mm,
Those we have in France.
yeah, that will find. Back in America. We're back in America. Really has been culture shock for us in so many ways. Not the least of which is the amount of sugar, but also the cheaper price of gas. Way cheaper. We'd be up around $100 already. Would we be $100 for you? No, it wouldn't be 100 yet. Yay, America. Here we go. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what culture shock looks like. It is 4:45. We walked directly into the restaurant without a reservation. And we're ready to go. Yep.
Lovely day at the coast. Sun is warm. Air is crisp. It's beautiful.
Great to be back out in Newport. And the house definitely needs some attention. I'll walk you around the back here in a second. Look at the flowers. Look at the hydrangeas. I've gone crazy while we're gone. My stone fence is here. Lots of weeding needs to happen. But the house is looking good. The house is looking really good. Great to see it. Well, I think it's fair to say that there's some work to be done here. Turns out when you go away from a house for the better part of a year, the weeds come up. Look at this, eh, guys? I'm gonna start with some weed whipping and see how that goes. It's my little COVID shed there hiding. And then check this out, around the side. Leslie for scale. The weeds are as tall as Leslie. Oh, it's taller than you. I'll zoom in. That the weeds are literally taller than Leslie. We need to start a small farm, I think. Now we just have a little Walmart trimmer here, but it is doing the job. We are making progress. My goodness, what a lot of work though. Those weeds are incredible. When we left the house this year, it was sort of in a rush. And so we didn't really have time to get things squared away for landscaping. And so I think we'll go back to, we had a guy the other year who came and would come and trim and spray the front for, I think it was $200 a month. $200, he would just come once a month. And that was adequate. So we'll probably go back to that for next year. But for now, it's me. So one of the complications when you leave is, what do you do with your vehicles? So we gave / sold our two cars to our kids, one to each of them. And then our daughter had bought this office a few years ago, 2008, Town and Country. And it's been breaking down. It's had some accidents. You can see it's had some patch jobs, but it's not looking great. And we thought we were going to give it away, but then the brakes started not working very well. So what we decided to do was to put it, just park it for a couple months. And then I came back and you know what, I bled the brakes and now they work fine. But of course it wasn't starting. So yesterday was an interesting day. We had 3 times the van didn't start. We were late. The day ended with me sitting in a Walmart parking lot changing the battery. But we got it in, and you know what? We're not here in America that long. So we'll get this thing running. We got it insured, and yeah, it's funny. All right, when it's time to buy things and bring them back, there's always got like those $2 Walmart leather gloves. Those are great for thorns and stuff. Harbor Freight, like they were $2 each. I had to buy them. And again, always seem to be running out of razors, and those are $1.99. And then everybody's gonna love this. Look at this. These were more than $2.99. Chainsaw protection gloves. Look at that, eh? Chainsaw protection. Go me. Now there are some great things about being home. For example, this. You just don't see this in France. Corn is for animals in France, I think. We're gonna enjoy it. That's great. Leslie rounded all the balls, and she worked on all the hydrangeas. They look fantastic. We're gone until December, but we don't have the heart to. She doesn't have the heart. There she is. Doesn't have the heart to pull them all out. And I had time to do a lot of weed whipping. Oh my goodness, guys! We were only here for a couple days. It was triage, but. Hey, maybe in December we'll give you guys a walkthrough on this place. It's pretty cool. For some of our European viewers, this will give you a sense for what a train station looks like in North America. That little building was the train station in Vancouver, which is sort of the northern suburb of Portland. And here's the tracks. That simple. And kind of an industrial area. Look at all that, eh? All that steel, all those big, huge grain. So it's a little bit different than Europe. All right, we're in Fred Meyer, big Oregon store, grocery store. And I'm looking at cheese, having the shock of my life. Let's just find some little mozzarella balls. There you have it. Little package about that big. 4 fingers big. $9. France, maybe 2. Here we go. Now, super important when I announce them. I'm doing the ceremony, by the way, and I'm gonna work really hard to make sure I say Isaac and Amy Zora instead of Isaac and Amy Hildebrand, because of course I've called her Amy Hildebrand for her whole life. So I hope I will not stumble on that. Hey, Mr. Bailey. It's rehearsal day, and we're here at Providence Academy in Vancouver, Washington. This is as close to Europe as you can get. It feels like to us. It's quite a nice little building. We got 4 hours, so we're going fast. One of the things we have going for us is that this is a beautiful chapel. And beautifully sized too. It only seats about 150, so we have that many coming. It'll feel full and yet beautiful, and looking forward to that quite a bit. Kind of wish we had our piano. This one's okay, but not great. Good times. We got artistic work here. Artistic work by my brother John and Mike, nephew and niece. Everybody working hard. Everybody working hard. Nice to have family. This is the room for the reception. Good times. There's Isaac. Rehearsal day went well. We were really busy. We only had 4 hours to set up in the church, so we're really thankful to have a lot of family and friends helping us, and we had to work really fast. We didn't get a ton of video, but here are some snapshots from the day. The rehearsal dinner was also incredible. The Zoras did an amazing job. It was a huge party for family and friends. There was skeet shooting. There was guys driving around. There was an incredible charcuterie board, beverages. It was really quite a sophisticated event. Loved it.
So,
The boys are gonna drive.
yeah, I would love to work with those kind of populations. The populations.
Let's hope
that
they don't die. I shouldn't be encouraging them. great little rehearsal dinner here over at the Zora's house.
Already done.
Little after rehearsal skeet shooting. Are they gonna shoot it? Oh! Oh, 2 shots. That would be my son there in the almost camo. Let's see how he does. Oh, I don't even know. Okay, it's wedding day, and Amy needs us to drive the T-Bird to the church, and this is my old car. That means I get to drive it again. Yay, get that top down. Okay guys, it's only been a few hours since the wedding. It's early morning on Sunday. I'm gonna get this video up. We wanted you guys to see it. Clearly we don't have all the video. There were some beautiful, beautiful moments. Can you hear the music in the background? I have to keep it down for copyright. But the entrance of the bride was so beautiful. We had a wonderful piano player. It was magical. I will put video up of this another day. Beautiful flowers, beautiful cupcakes Kim made. You saw that earlier. Here's some shots of the ceremony. Everyone did great. The facility was fantastic. I think the bride and groom enjoyed it. The people were having fun. Yeah, there were several highlights. One of them, there was a jazz band, which you'll hear in a minute. They played live music, was terrific. The food was incredible. My favorites were certainly the piano guy playing while we came in, but also Amy had this great idea to use 5 or 6 of her middle school students. Remember, she works at a church, and they served the appetizer, and they were so cute, all wearing black and such great attitudes. One of the highlights of the wedding. Here's a couple shots of them just in passing. This is great. These are our little helpers for the Amy's students in her group. We got David making some drinks over there. Thank you guys very much for helping us. Yeah, servers.
That's my wife.
Patterns, styles, and she clearly knows the keys to a perfect outfit, especially today. Say my name.
There we go. There's our Amy cakes. There's our David and Kim. Yeah, that's it. Jacket, eh? Oh, that's great. And Amy's dress. Have a good time, guys.